Hi, Sue Nehrude here. I'd like to take a minute and thank you for the opportunity to be able to present myself, some of my background, and why I believe I'd be the best brand ambassador for America's Best Racing. My motto is lead the herd, never follow. I agree with your plan to go ahead and start marketing the racetrack and the industry itself to kids out there and to the younger audiences. There's still many times where I run into people at events and expos and they've never been to the racetrack. In fact, today the guy that's doing my video actually has never been to a live racetrack. If you're a younger group of people and you want to go someplace with a bunch of people, or just your date and you want to bring somebody someplace to spend the day with them outside, you can bring them to the racetrack. Often at the racetrack, it's maybe $5 to park, maybe $5 to get in. It's an inexpensive way to really enjoy the day, be outside, and enjoy the horses and the racetrack and the entertainment and the wow factor of the whole entire race business. Some of my experience and background stems all the way back to 1986. And I'll quickly run through some of the areas that my background I believe is a great fit for this organization and why I would be a great fit as a brand ambassador. Back in 1986, I started on the racetrack. At that point, I was a groom, a hot walker. I was actually the third person registered as a groom at Canterbury Park. I learned the backside, the front side, and everything in between with the industry. From there, I owned and operated my own insurance agency, and there I focused on the equine business, insurance, mortality, farm ranch packages. I've also owned and operated my own horse publication. I had 45,000 subscribers. The name of the publication was Horsing Around, and I had 45,000 subscribers, and they were all paid subscribers, and that was an educational vehicle for the upper Midwest horse industry market. I promoted the racetrack, but I also promoted all other parts of the horse industry in the upper Midwest and really across the country. My background with marketing and advertising stems way back also, but I've been very active with groups like the Minnesota Quarter Horse Racing Association, the Thoroughbred Association. I actually sat on the board for the Minnesota Thoroughbred Association, the Minnesota Horse Council, the American Horse Council, and within all of those groups, I've been very active with marketing, and I've helped them with sponsorship program packages and also with being at expos and having a booth and promoting the horse industry in general. I was a part of and produced the video called We've Only Just Begun, and it was a video to help promote the industry and promote Canterbury Park. I also am not married and I don't have any children. I can pick up and travel at any given time. Because of my experience on the racetrack and traveling in general, I've been to all the major tracks, the stakes races, and all the major tracks for like the Kentucky Derby, California, New York, Florida. My circuit when I worked on the racetrack was actually Chicago, Minnesota, Arkansas at a training track, Florida, and then we transferred back and forth between Tampa, Calder, the tracks down in that area over to the East Coast and then over to the West Coast. So it really just depended where our horses and the stakes races were. I'm also very active in general when it comes to issues with the industry. You'll see me up at the state capitol a lot, rallying for whatever cause I need to be rallying for the horse industry. It's in my blood, it's what I do. I love the industry. I would love to be considered for this position. With my industry background, coupled with my sales experience, my marketing experience, and running several businesses, I'd be a great fit to help lead the team. Also, because of my experience in the front side and the back side, I know the horses. I'm used to watching the horses train. So one of the things I do bring to the table is my vast experience with betting. I read the daily racing form. I also read the programs whenever I'm at the tracks. I can teach people how to bet. I can teach people how to wager in general, but also how to read the horses on the racetrack, how to look at class ratings, how to look at speed ratings, how to read the form, how to read the program. There's all these little idiosyncrasies when it comes to betting that a lot of people don't know anything about. I feel I would be the best brand ambassador for America's Best Racing. My background, experience, and knowledge will help bring more visibility to the industry, across the country. I'd love to be considered for this position, and I'm ready to go whenever you are. Thank you.